Have you ever stopped to think if your city is secretly on your side, health-wise? Or, maybe working against you? Well, today we're doing a countdown of the American cities that have really cracked the code on well-being. These are the places setting the gold standard for a healthy life. So let's dive in and see who made the list.
It might sound a little dramatic, but the research on this is crystal clear. It's true. The place you call home, everything from the air you breathe to the food you can buy and the parks you can walk in, it all plays a massive role in how you feel and ultimately how long you live.
Okay, so what's the secret sauce here? Is it really just about having a bunch of fancy hospitals? Or is there a much deeper recipe for what makes a city truly healthy? Let's take a look at the blueprint that researchers actually used to figure this all out. Right, before we jump into the countdown, it's super important to understand what we're actually measuring. See, the experts don't just look at one or two things. They analyze the city's health from a whole bunch of different angles to get the full picture.
A genuinely healthy city has to knock it out of the park across these 5 core areas. I'm talking about easy access to doctors, yeah, but also to fresh food, plenty of parks and bike paths, clean air and water, and crucially, a strong sense of community that supports your mental health. So keep these 5 pillars in mind as we go through our list.
All right, with that framework in place, it is time for the main event. Let's kick off the countdown of America's 10 healthiest cities, starting at number 10.
Kicking off our list at number 10 is Madison, Wisconsin. Now, this might be a surprise for some, but since it's home to the University of Wisconsin, it has this young, super active, and really health-conscious population. Plus, the city is literally built around these beautiful lakes, which means tons of opportunities to get outside.
And the numbers totally back this up. Get this. A staggering 55.1% of people in Madison say they're in excellent or very good health. I mean, that's more than half the city. It's a huge sign of a really strong wellness culture.
Coming in at number 9, we have Salt Lake City. And this place is pretty unique. It's this amazing mix of a strong cultural focus on well-being combined with just unbelievable access to world-class outdoor fun. Think skiing and snowboarding all winter, then hiking and biking all summer.
A huge reason for Salt Lake City's high ranking comes down to simple lifestyle choices. The city has these impressively low rates of smoking and drinking, way below the national average, and that has this massive positive ripple effect on public health. At number 8, we're heading to Berkeley, California. This city's legacy in wellness goes way back. I mean, it's pretty much considered the birthplace of America's whole farm-to-table food movement, this idea of prioritizing fresh, local ingredients. It's in their DNA. And check out this number because it really highlights how important healthcare access is. Only 3.3% of Berkeley's residents are uninsured. To put that in perspective, that's almost a third of the U.S. average. It just means more people can get the care they need when they need it.
All right, let's cruise on over to number 7, Portland, Oregon. Portland is famous for a couple of things that are just perfect for a healthy lifestyle. An absolutely incredible network of bike lanes that encourages you to get around on 2 wheels, and this powerful environmental mindset that keeps the city so green and clean.
But this is where Portland really, truly shines. With more than 40 farmers markets, it is the #1 city for getting your hands on local food. That direct pipeline to fresh, whole foods is a huge cornerstone of its high health score. Okay, we've officially broken into the top tier. The cities we've talked about so far are fantastic, don't get me wrong, but these next 3, they are just in a league of their own. They don't just offer healthy options, they weave wellness into the very fabric of the city. The competition here gets incredibly tight.
So our bronze medalist is Seattle, Washington. I mean, come on, you're surrounded by mountains, dense forests, and the Puget Sound. It's basically paradise for anyone who loves the outdoors. People in Seattle don't just have access to nature, they make it a core part of who they are.
And Seattle really attacks health from all sides. An incredible 87% of adults here exercise every single month. But it's not just about individual choices. The city itself gets involved. With smart policies like a tax on sugary drinks and really strong environmental rules that help keep everyone's air and water cleaner.
The runner-up spot, number 2, goes to sunny San Diego, California. And with that picture-perfect weather practically all year round, it's no surprise that an active outdoor lifestyle isn't just a hobby here. It's pretty much the daily norm.
San Diego just makes healthy living feel so easy and fun. The entire culture revolves around things like surfing, hiking, and beach volleyball. The city also has one of the highest numbers of farmers markets per person, and the restaurant scene is just packed with healthy choices.
It all adds up to one of the lowest adult obesity rates in the entire country. Okay, we have seen some incredible contenders, so many cities doing so many things right. But only one can take the top spot. After looking at all the data, the physical activity, the food, the healthcare, all of it, the #1 healthiest city is
San Jose, California. That's right. After climbing up from third place, this Silicon Valley hub has officially taken the crown as America's healthiest city. It's created an environment where this culture of wellness, driven by a really health-conscious population, can just totally thrive.
And if you're wondering why it's #1, just look at these numbers. This isn't just winning, this is pure dominance. San Jose is at or near the very top in 4 critical areas. It has one of the lowest obesity rates in the nation at just 18.5%, the lowest smoking rate, and its residents report having the most physically and mentally healthy days each month. It's a clear, decisive winner. Okay, so what's the big takeaway here? I mean, beyond just the rankings, these cities give us a really powerful blueprint for healthier living that honestly we can all learn from, no matter where we happen to live. The first big lesson isn't just to move more. It's to build movement into your environment. You see it with Portland's bike lanes or Seattle's amazing hiking trails. These cities prove that when being active is convenient and fun, people just naturally do it. It's about building the infrastructure, not just having good intentions. Second, these cities basically shrink the distance from the farm to your plate. It is no coincidence that places like Berkeley and San Diego, with all those farmers markets, rank so high. When a city makes getting fresh, whole foods the easy choice, it becomes the default, not some expensive luxury.
And finally, maybe the most powerful lesson of all, public health is a policy choice. Just think about Seattle's sugary drink tax. That didn't just happen by accident. It shows that when people in a community advocate for real, systemic changes, like more parks or better food in schools, they can literally reshape the health of their entire city.
In the end, all of America's healthiest cities share one big thing. They've designed an environment where the healthy choice is the easy choice. And that leaves all of us with a really important question to think about. What steps could your community take to make a healthy life just a little bit easier for everyone? Thanks for watching.